Hi guys, so Webflow made an amazing update to their ad panel. They introduced the custom element. This custom element is more like a placeholder that you can use to generate other HTML elements that are not inside of Webflow natively by using attributes, tags, or even text. Now let's take a moment to look at the custom element and see how this can be used to your advantage. Let's go! Alright, so right now we are inside of Webflow. So when you go to ad panel, we click on here and scroll down, you're going to see this custom element. So this is the new added element. So the custom element. So what is this custom element basically? When you click on it, it's going to appear like this. It's just like an empty div block. So how you're going to play around with it or customize it is you want to go to settings here and you see the tag. You want to change the tag to a HTML tag. There are lots of HTML tag, lots of it, the ones that are not even listed in the ad panel. Okay, so what you want to do, let's say for instance you want to tag it a button. So the moment you type in a button, you notice how it changes to a button, and the text on the button would be let's say click me. Boom, and we have a button. So this is like a very simple use case. However, what we want to do, we don't want to target a button, and mind you have to use the right HTML tag. There are lots of tags. You can use input tag, for instance. Input, when you say the tag should be inputs, so it's going to appear like this. Now you want to go to the attributes. So the attributes, the name, we're going to say type, and the value would be the value of the input type. So what would be the value of the input type? You might want to say a checkbox, for instance. Once you say a checkbox, you will notice how the input or the element has changed to a checkbox. So when you preview, we see we have a checkbox here, which is very custom. Yeah, Webflow has, a checkbox. But what if we want to do something like this? The value should be dates, for instance, date. You see, we have a date input here, a date element, custom element here. So when you preview, you have this day, the days, the month, and the year. And when you click on this, you can select dates. This is very useful. And what if you want to change the dates from the value from date to month? We have month. So you see now it has changed. So when you click here, you have this. So you can select the month in the year or whatever. You can even say this month and it will bring out this month for you. This is very good. Now to see lists of different kinds of attributes, because this is very important, you have to have the right tags. So you want to go to W3 Schools, and these are tags. These are tags, HTML tags that you may want to use that are not inside of native Webflow ad panel. So there are lots of it. So look at the inputs I used. So we have this tag, input tag, and the types, the different input types as follows. We have button, we have checkboxes, we have colors, we have dates, we have file, we have submit. Let's do a proper use case. Let's say for instance we have a form inside of our project, and in this our form you want to, okay, give me a second, let's increase the width to like 100%. Let's increase the form block to like 100%. Okay, not 100%, let's say 70%. Okay, let's say we have this as our form, and let's say we want to add like a date inside of our form. So how would you go about it? All you need to do is you just have to add a custom element. Boom, we have the custom element here. Let's say you want to add that just above the button, the submit button. Now we have the custom element here. So all you need to do is to go here and you want to target inputs. That's the first thing you want to do. You want to target inputs, and you want to come here and say the name type should be date. Boom. Now you have this day, month, and year. And mind you, you can still come here and customize this input to how you want it. Let's say you want to increase the font size. You can increase the font size here to maybe 1.5 rem. You can change the color to whatever. You can just customize it to how you want the input type to be like. All right, so this is what we have, and we have the submit button here. So when you preview this, you have this. So when you click on this date picker here, you can select any date of your choice and submit.
So yeah, that's basically a perfect use case. There's a lot you can do, right? Because we have lots of HTML, HTML tags, lots of them. You can, call it a text area. You can, just do whatever. The possibilities are endless possibilities. All right. So yeah, I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you use the HTML tag on the custom element field. So let me know your thoughts. See you next time.